Sweet and tart, straight to your heart. Citrus sunshine at your service. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. Hi. Happy Friday. Woo! Stupid clanker, yeah. Go live in like 30 seconds. I don't even give a shit. Die. Or maybe I might have just got. Watch there be like an outage right when I go live. That would be muted. No, I'm not. Are you guys messing with me? Not muted. I hate you guys. Okay. I hate you guys. Why is stream only 3? Stop telling me things. Stop lying. I just set everything in. I just set everything up. Stop it. I already had to set so much up just to go live today. Okay. Stop it. Sweet and tart, straight to your heart. Citrus sunshine at your service. Welcome in. Hi Jinsei and hi Spatula. Hi Creed. Hi 9-volt worm. Hi West06 and hi Caltamus. Hi Venta and hi Man Spider. Hi Chucko and hi Delicious. Welcome in. And hi Some Dude and hi Neproon. I hope that you guys are having wonderful days. Jinsei, thank you so much for the 17-month streak. I super duper appreciate it. And also I super duper appreciate it. This isn't me sounding like that's not a long time, because it is. But it's like not a long time if you think about the history of your life and also like society and also like the universe. I mean, 17 months is like nothing to an alien being. But welcome in. Renta, thank you for the 20 stream streak. I appreciate it. And hi Oni-chan. Hi Byron. And I hate you guys for saying that it was muted. I hate you guys. I don't hate you guys. Listen. I wanted everything to shut up. Ugh. Is there a reason Citrus isn't on the screen? Stop lying. I can see myself. Yeah. I don't know why I'm stressing out about nothing. Faberray, welcome in. And hi, Flea Flicker. I hope the move went okay. It was nightmarish. No, it was good. I had a ton of fun. Not really. How's the new stream setup? Weird. Normally, I have myself... Okay, normally my screen is way farther away from me. I had it on a table, behind my table. Cause it's kind of large. It's like, It's a widescreen, and so I wasn't that. I think that's why I had vertigo last night, playing Marathon, because I'm normally not this close to my screen. I'm like, I don't know, maybe. Let's see, how big is a foot? I would say maybe I'm like 3 feet away from it right now. That seems like not that far away, but I think that before I was at least 5 or 6. And so I think that having like the really tight FOV and also the motion blur made me want to vomit. I feel so young now compared to the universe. Yes. You guys are also young. I don't like when people say that they're old when they're like close to 30 or over 30. That's like not old. Just wait until you get old. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna call yourself like the Crypt Keeper? That's not old to me. I spent 7% of my life being part of your community? That's true. I mean, if you're young, I guess I don't know why I said that like I'm old. But 7% of your life is kind of a lot. I feel like I've spent quite a lot of my life streaming, but even still, it doesn't really feel like that long. Because I do so much too, outside of it. But, I mean, streaming is a big part of my day and month and year and life. And I basically, 7% streamer, that's kind of a lot of streaming. Every decade above 20, you're allotted to use old about yourself. That's just not true. I think that there's too much focus on that. I want to hear, like, shit. Okay, well, I feel like people who are over the age of 30 do themselves, like, a disservice. Because they're like, I'm so old, and also being old sucks. And I like lame shit. Like, if you're over the age of 30, I need you to keep trying new things. And also liking new things. Don't just be like, yeah, I only play what's old? Galaga. Yeah, I stopped playing video games after Galaga. That's when video gaming peaked, and I'm never gonna play a game after that. I'm 132. I'm so old, bro. Based. You're like so good at typing, men. If you're that old. Equal bracket. Welcome in. Yeah, my I can't get my mic to be in a good spot. Hold on. I know, it's like weird. Hold on, let me fix myself. Can I fix myself like this? Maybe. Okay. I don't even know what that is. That's like an arcade game. Sorry, do I sound like a little bit better now? Shut up about the new Sword Art Online game. That shit's ass. Like, I can't believe it. Okay, this has like been the longest week of my life, just so you know. Like, between the move and then being told, okay, I knew that Bandai was gonna pull some shit like this. They're such bastards. I would say worse words about them. If I knew they wouldn't all get me banned off of Twitch. There are so many words that I would say. Like, if I could just like low tier god them, I would. If I had the mental faculty to say that kind of thing. Like, they should just die. They should just die. Like, what do you mean? You're releasing an open world Sword Art online game after CyberConnect begged you for another .hack game. You barely gave them the IP. This is why they did that shit, because they want that old ass IP Sword Art Online. Who even gives a shit? Die! Like, for real. You sound like a hater? It's because I am. I'm okay with saying that. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous to do that. And what a show of bad faith, if I had to be honest with you. Like, how could they? How could they do that? It's just insane. I don't know. Like, to put .hack in a chokehold for like 20 years. And then to, as soon as .hack gets a resurgence, as soon as you give them that new IP, you're like, gonna release a Sword Art Online game? Are you serious? Like, for real. Insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know. And like, it's regurgitating all of the same shit. Hold on. Let me just check something really fast. It's just regurgitating all the same stuff that that .hack has already done. Oh, you're gonna release an anime that comes with it? Oh, they did that in 2006. Die. I don't know. I know it sounds like I'm a hater. It's because I am, and I'm like unrepentant about it. But also, it's crazy. It'll be fun posting the Steam player numbers. Ooh, yeah. No, you guys are okay to post the Steam numbers of the Sword Art Online game. Ooh, it's gonna taste so good when it's like 3 players. Yeah, it's not gonna have the same amount of hype. And you know why? Because Sword Art Online is oversaturated. And second off, I know that like Galgun Online is relatively popular. But if you're doing just what the hell is his name? Kirito? That dude is like the de facto main character slop, like, man. Talk about nothing. When I think about freaking Kirito, I can think of like 30 other dudes. That's like the freaking rent-a-girlfriend dude. Like that, Gun Gale, is that what it's called? Whatever. I know that people, I know you guys like that one. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, who's more nothing? A Kirito, solo leveling guy has some aura. Like, when I think about Kirito, I think about that dude from ReZero. That guy's also a loser. He's like Gojo. What? Like Gojo's toenail. Never ask. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. If you got a gift sub, make sure to say thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Poor Subaru, that guy's also a bum. There are so many bums. Kirito is like the de facto bum. Like, that guy's nothing to me. Not just because I don't know anything about Sword Art Online. I will never play it, I will never watch it, because I have hatred in my heart. Yeah, that guy's a dork. I mean, okay, I've watched a lot of ReZero, so I can actually say something about ReZero. Of course, I stopped watching after a certain point. I talked about it before. But there's one point that pissed me off so bad that I stopped watching entirely. You called him a bum twice, and I'll do it again. Subaru's a bum. Subaru from ReZero is a bum. Kirito's a bum. They're all bums in my eyes. Sometimes it's hard to argue that a man designed in a lab for self-insert is bad. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Yeah, I guess they're just like fill-in dudes. But you know, okay, actually I do have a question for you guys. Do you guys prefer in a video game? Okay. This is a thought experiment. If you guys are playing a video game where you're like playing as like a faceless character, say like Arknights or like Azure Lane or Blue Archive, do you care if the main character who is also you has a personality? Or like has motivations that would be outside of what you think normally? Because I feel like if your character doesn't have any motivation outside of what you do, I feel like that can be a little bit boring. As long as he's not a total knob. Yeah. As long as he's kind of like... I mean, the story needs to progress. I was just thinking about it. Didn't you feel for him when Beetlejuice possesses him and he has to beg Felix to kill him? No, I don't remember that, because I blocked out a lot of ReZero. Yeah, they gotta have common sense. I'm just curious, because I know that, like, that's a big issue for, some big booby games. They even play the OP? Yeah, the OP is good in ReZero. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, where they feel human. I feel like Arknights has this issue where the main character, he, like you as the character, you're kind of like not a good person. Like a lot of the time. Like you do things in the past, you have amnesia, so now you're like cool and chill. But when you're showing flashbacks of you from the past, you're like super evil or like very morally gray. And it's not you. Like it's stuff that I wouldn't do personally, but it's very interesting. A character without motivation feels like a cardboard cutout. Yeah, there was some stuff with like a Korean gacha game where it felt like the characters, or what was it? It was about that one female character who was really into that one electric guy. And the male Korean fan base felt like that guy was cucking them out of one of the girls. But I feel like it's weird to me because I think it's fine if one of the girls is off the market. If you have like 30 other girls, is it okay for one of the girls to be off the market? Or is it like that hardcore? My doctor was chill. Only yours was a war criminal. That's not true. They're all mine. Oh. They're all my precious wives. Hold on. I guess I kind of understand that. I mean, if you're playing a gacha game and you're doing it just for the women, like, all of them better be available. But even still, I feel like I would still acquiesce and be like, okay, yeah, one girl can have a boyfriend, I guess. Would you guys rather have one heterosexual couple or exclusively Yuri, like, adjacent couples? Alexius, welcome in, and hi 12, welcome in. Yuri. Only if the heterosexual couple is a fat bastard? Which one is the fat bastard, the boy or the girl? girl? Yuri, okay. How many Yuri couples? Like 30. One heterosexual couple or all pseudo Yuri relationships or real Yuri relationships. Me, I'm the fat bastard. Would you be the fat bastard in that relationship? I mean, you'd be in a relationship, so it'd be fine, because she loves you for your personality. And maybe she loves you because you're a fat bastard. I was super addicted to Yuri for a bit, me too. Anything made by Dynasty Scans is a banger. I actually don't know if they're still around anymore, but I feel like I read like every single Yuri they translated at one point. I want to see a power couple that launches coups together and creates a long-lasting dynasty. One heterosexual relationship with love and dedication. Yes, I agree with this. I agree with this too. If it was like the blueprint, like, oh, there's a cute heterosexual couple and they love each other and they're like what you want to be in the game, I guess. I understand that. What's Yuri? It's like lesbian couples. It's the Japanese term for like a lesbian relationship. But a lot of gacha games kind of have like a pseudo like lesbian relationship going on between their characters because it's safer to have the women be into each other than to be into one guy. Or like a different guy than you, I guess. But the Invisible Man is Blonde Girlfriend. Yes! I love that. Yes. I want to watch that. Lark, welcome in. How are you? Lesbians? Yeah, I was talking about Yuri, because Temp had asked me what Yuri meant. But it's like more specific than lesbian relationship. I don't know how to explain that. When you use like it's a trope, I suppose. That's hard to explain. Like a Japanese manga trope. I don't know what it's called in. I actually don't know what it's called in Korean. That's kind of funny. I don't know what they call BL and Yuri in Korean. I don't normally read it though, because like I don't know, the proportions are kind of crazy. Have you guys ever seen the proportion? Okay, I know you guys probably haven't seen the proportions of like yaoi in Korea, but it's like crazy style. Like you guys know like Okane Kanai. Okay, also you guys don't know this, but you probably have seen this image before. Hold on. You guys have definitely seen this. This image before, or at least something from it. Yeah, this is the OG yaoi. This is what all Korean BL looks like, by the way. They're like still in this era. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. So you guys can see it. Okane Ganai. No money. This is Say So, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's still like Seme and Yuke proportions, but out of control. It looks even less in control than this. And this was a joke even when it was coming out. This is like OG. Even me and Mogu-chan were just talking about Okane Ganai because we were talking about how the mangaka for Okane Ganai actually came back. And this is like a super old yaoi. I forget how old it is. It's from 2007. Yeah, the mangaka came back and gave them better proportions. Yeah, okay, he's a slave for this guy. Because he owes him money. Okane Ganai, no money. He's a money slave. Yeah, basically. But they love each other, kind of, not really. It's complicated. But then the mangaka came back and said, "Hey, actually, I wanted to give this a normal ending." And so she did, and it was cute. Yeah, we were talking about the final. Look at the oh my god, you're so right. Look at the difference in the handcuff wrists. You had to get extra small for the smaller guy. They're erasing history. I know, but it's kind of cute. I don't know. I read that like really young. When can BBL mean Brazilian boys love again? I don't know. You're gonna have to talk to Lark about that, or Big Ham. Just draw a lady. They weren't there yet. They weren't at the point where they were like, actually, 2 guys is fine. They had to still have, like, one of them had to look essentially like a lady. Yeah, but, you know, you gotta respect the OGs of everything. You know, even though I think that looks like ass now, it's still like, you know, foundational media. It's just like when people say, okay, you guys know, the Brazil. Yeah, exactly. Big Ham shouting Brazil. I love when she shout. I literally can't think of the word Brazil without hearing her say it. Silverus, welcome in. I saw, okay, you guys know the boys. We're going to Brazil, yes. Big Hand's gonna take us, and we're gonna eat so much good food. It's gonna be awesome. Yippee! What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, you guys know The Boys. The Boys, the TV series, the Amazon Prime TV series. So, it's by the same guy who made Supernatural. And that guy knows that, like, Supernatural was, like, a really big foundational, fan fiction, series. Oh my gosh, it's Kiwi! Hi! The boys! Hi, Kiwi! Hi! What were you up to? Oh, thank you, Kiwi! Thank you so much. Yeah, do you guys know how much I struggled for you guys? I did my bestest. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about this in a second. I want to talk about incest. Sorry. I feel like it's been forever since I talked about incest, so I need to get it out of my system. But I saw someone on Twitter talking about how much incest there is in the Supernatural fandom. I was like, this is like the fandom for that. This that's all they do. Do people ship anything else? Like, I saw someone saying, oh, kind of problematic. Kind of problematic to have all this incest in Supernatural. What are you talking about? The term Wincest literally comes from Winchester incest. That's literally what, yes, it's the gay incest show. Like, respect your elders. Insane. I'm just saying, like, you need to respect the foundational media of our society. Like, just let them have it. Just let them have the incest. It's fine. It's made that way for a reason. Yeah, it seems like they're gonna do some kind of, Dean Winchester and Castiel from Supernatural. It seems like they're gonna do some kind of plot line about that in The Boys. It's like legitimately the only reason why I'm gonna watch The Boys, because I felt like the season finale of last season sucked. No, yeah, MDOT, it really does mean that, because I looked it up. Oh, yeah, I was in Zuzu's Discord, and they were talking about incest, and, someone said Wincest, and I said, I think that comes from Supernatural, and they looked it up, and that's the original etymology, is from Supernatural, Winchester incest. Also, Smolchy, hi, sorry about me. Sorry, and hi, Thupshot, welcome in, how are you? Wincest is fire? I've only watched a little bit of Supernatural. No, it does mean that. It also means W incest. Incest for the win, or incest is Wincest or whatever. You have an incest aura, thank you. It's just funny to see people be like, wow, a lot of incest in Supernatural. That's all they do there. Anyone who's still into Supernatural is like probably only there for the incest. It's fine. I don't know if fandom history is good as I thought. Well, Supernatural is also where Omegaverse comes from. I'm sure most of you guys know that, right? How many of you guys knew that the first ever Omegaverse fanfiction was Supernatural? It was created from a Supernatural fanfic, like just out of thin air, which is pretty impressive. Now I know more than I wanted. For real. IDK what Omegaverse is? So there's like 3 sub-genders, and one of them is alpha, you know, like an alpha male. They go into rut. They have like a knot on their thingy. And then there's the betas, which are like 80% of society. And then there's the omegas, and they're like a discriminated class, essentially. Like, they can get butt pregnant or regular pregnant. They can get pregnant from women, too. Because typically women in Omegaverse, if they're alphas, they tend to have, like, their own thing. They tend to have two significant organs. It's not what I expected it to be at all. And then, like, Omegas go into heats, like a cat. And, they want to do it with alphas. And whenever they go into heat, they have, like, scent pheromones, that they exude. And it makes alphas feral. And so that's why they're, like, a marginalized class. Because they're so dangerous to have outside during their heats that they're normally locked away. And the only way to get rid of this is to either have sex with an alpha and then get bitten, because when they get bitten, then they can suppress their hormones because they've been, like, claimed. How much did you read up on this? None. I know it. I just know it because I read fan fiction. Sorry about me. So that's why Chris acts like that in RE8. I grew up in these streets. Yeah, I actually really like Omegaverse. There's gonna be an Otome that comes out soon by Otomate, I think. And it's gonna be Omegaverse, and I'm very excited. I'm probably gonna play it. I don't really have any, like, qualms with saying that either, because I think it's a fun trope. It's definitely unique. I really don't like there's another trope that's, like, completely fanfiction made. You guys probably haven't heard of this because I googled it and I still couldn't find anything about it really. It's called Hanahaki disease. So it's a disease that you get when you have a crush on someone and they don't have a crush on you. And you don't tell them that you have a crush on them. So this, like, unrequited love festers in your body and it makes flowers bloom in your lungs. And if you don't confess your love, then you die. Or they make it so that they remove the flowers through surgery, but you forget about the person that you were in love with. Which is just so stupid. It makes me so pissed off to read this. 'Cause, like, just say something. Just say something or die. And, like, most of the time, in the fanfiction, they're like, no, I'd rather just live with this unrequited love and die. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? You'd rather die? For real? It just makes me crazy. What are you talking about? Like, don't be stupid. There's other fish in the sea. And also, like, just say something or you die. Second off, get the surgery. You'll forget it ever happened. Like, it's just like a win. And then if you just confess and you get, if they say no, you don't die either. And what if they liked you back? Then it's a win-win for you. Like, what? It's a fanfiction trope that could have only been made by someone in middle school. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Stop it. Choose life. Choose life. Dying is better than getting rejected, but how would you even know that you were rejected if you just get the flowers removed? Too risky. Just get the surgery. Just get the surgery. You don't even have to say anything. You don't have to say anything, and then the person that you're having unrequited love for will just be like, oh, what? You don't remember me? That's crazy. And then, like, what if they fall in love with you based on that? I'd be, like, taking those kinds of chances. Like, if I liked someone who didn't, like me back, and then I got the surgery, and they were like, you don't remember me? Don't you think that's, like, kind of mysterious? I'd be, like, very interested in someone who was like, yeah, I don't know who you are. What do you mean you don't know who I am? That's crazy. Let's talk more. And then romance. Bam. Bam, I got him. I need to talk to a G girl. A gangster? I'm kind of into that. Who is a G girl? An E girl? Maybe an E girl. Don't talk to an E girl. Talk to a girl who's on the internet. What is the E? Electronic girl? Pretend not to know, Citrus, if ever meet her. No, I'm just saying, in this scenario. Then you talk to a girl. You don't have to talk to anyone. You can talk to your primary care provider and get scheduled for a surgery. You can get referred out to a specialist in Hanahaki disease. Not that crazy. I don't know why I'm getting so aggro about this. Oh, yeah. So, I can't even score an AI girl now. I'm sure that there are AI. Don't do this. I'm not gonna say it. No. There are women out there with pulses. I pinky swear. Scheduling a lobotomy right now. That might also work. I bet it feels like really good to get the pick up your nose that gives you the lobotomy. I wonder how it feels. Say the AI part. No, nope, not gonna say it because I don't want. That's a bad choice. It's a bad choice to romance AI. It's very bad for you, mentally, physically, spiritually. So just strikes me the type of woman to have an AI partner. No, only what's scripted in Love and Deep Space. And that's it. That's not AI. It's all scripted. So just as a woman, I think I'm a very cute girl. And I'm also a woman and real. Sadly enough. If I were AI, I'd be way funnier, probably. Yeah, probably. So you just have to deal with this. That's what's good about VTubing and speaking to girls on the internet. Are you real? Yes. Scripted relationship versus AI relationship. Wouldn't you say that all relationships are scripted because we all kind of say the same kind of things? I think you're a very sexy woman. Thank you. I hope so. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about my move. So yeah, it was nightmarish. Deep thanks. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, I think. I've been reading crazy amounts of meditations by Marcus Aurelius. I'm sorry. Yeah, that shit kind of peak. Did I talk about this on stream that I was reading Marcus Aurelius? Cause Nugget was like, you should do ASMR of that. And I was like, sure, why not? Because, like, I think that the people who are, like, stoic on the internet are annoying, so I was like, how bad could this be? And I read a bunch of it. And that guy wasn't stoic. Well, okay, he was a stoic, like, in the Roman sense, which is, like, a form of thought where you don't react hyper-emotionally to situations. Like, it's a dedication to taking a step back, even if you're in a high-stress situation, and examining everything from every angle. So when I started reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, I was like, this is really good and deep, because he's kind of self-reflecting on, like, all of these things that he's experienced throughout his life, and applying them positively. And what's curious about the book is that it's actually a whole bunch of his diary entries from when he was at different sites of war, like with the Visigoths and like other Roman era small mercenaries and stuff like that. They don't make male influencers like they used to. No, I think that book is really good. If you want like some good reflection, I would definitely recommend it. It was way better than I thought it was gonna be, and very modern in a sense. I thought that because I've read like a self-help book before, and I thought it was like whatever, like platitudes, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, like be nice to people. Yeah, I do that. Doesn't really help me. Or like a lot of self-help books are based around like this happened to me, so taking this into account, this is what I do now to make my life better. But Marcus Aurelius kind of approaches situations like very person forward. Like he's like, I think X, Y, and Z for this part of my life being good. And I understand that these events shaped me in this way, etc. I thought it was good. I don't know. I'd recommend. I'll definitely do an ASMR reading of it. Galu, welcome in. The classics do hit. I would definitely read more of that. I'm ADHD brain illiterate. attention ADHD where I would read like 300-page books in a day or more. Especially if it was like high fantasy, I'd read the shit out of that. Like I would get grounded and my mom would get mad at me because she wouldn't feel like grounding meant anything because I would just read. I would just read all day. And so I get a bunch of books that I've been having on my backlog just done because I just had time to do it because I was at the computer. Sorry, Mother. You shouldn't have given me so many opportunities, so many options. I've still never read The Lord of the Rings. The only like high adult fantasy I've read is A Song of Ice and Fire. That's a good ass book. And I don't want to read the rest of the Game of Thrones series because I know it's not finished, so I don't know if I want to keep reading it. If that's the case, yeah. When I was babysitting, these two kids from this really rich lady, I think my mom told me I was like 11 at the time. She recommended me Game of Thrones and gave it to me, the book, and I read it while I was babysitting, and I was like, this book is like one of the best books I've ever read. Yeah, it was really, really, really good. So afterwards, like, I didn't watch Game of Thrones because I couldn't, because my mom wouldn't let me because it has too much sex. And then now I'm kind of glad that I never watched it because I watched the last episode of Game of Thrones and it sucked. The last book of... Oh, really? It's that old? The last book in Song of Ice and Fire series came out in Obama's first term. That's like an eternity ago. I love The Mountain. Here, kid, read some incest. Yeah. Here, kid, why don't you read about like an underage marriage between like a 15-year-old and a grown man, and then also her subsequent like breakdown of all of her societal expectations. It's an excellent scene. I don't know. I really liked Dany and Khal Drogo's relationship a lot, and I think from what I've heard, it's been bastardized in the TV series. But I think their relationship was quite strong in the book, in my opinion. I remember thinking like, wow, they love each other. Feast for Crows together with dance? Whoever gave him the idea to divide the books geographically instead of chronologically should be whipped! Of course it fell off a cliff at the end. That's what I'm hearing. Oh, nice! You just got out of intensive surgery. How are you doing? What are we talking about? I was talking about Game of Thrones. Hopefully you're recovering well. Welcome in, welcome in. I keep not talking about moving. Okay, so like, first off, these guys, okay, so let me paint the picture for you guys. I called like a week and a half early, and I was like, hey, I'm looking to move. What dates do you, like, I'm looking to move on this day. Do you have any times available? And they were like, yeah, but we can't give you like a specific time. How's like between 8 and 10 a.m. sound? And I was like, okay, I can be up for that. And you know, like, I'm packing, but I have a lot more shit than I think I do. I guess I'm just like really compact with everything that I have in my house. So I'm like sorting, and I have enough boxes, so I get more boxes, and then I have to rip everything off my walls. Actually, you know why I probably sound weird is because I haven't put up my soundproof foam yet. So I apologize, but I'm getting some to put up. But I was like, okay, bet, let's do it. And so I set an alarm for 8 o'clock. They're calling me at 7:45 saying, we're gonna be there in 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm awake. And I wasn't like 100% packed because I was like, I can wake up in the morning. They'll probably get here late. And then instead of being here in 30 minutes, they were there in 25. It was like 8:25 in the morning. They show up and they're like, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We're gonna get another guy. And I was like, okay, cool. So 30 minutes go by. They can't get another guy. So like, I'm helping. I don't, she sounds extra weak and pathetic. I always sound like that. So I have to do like a massive amount of labor all day because like there's an elevator where I used to live and like I had to bring stuff up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down and dollies and like move furniture because one guy was setting everything up in the trailer and then the other guy was bringing stuff down, which isn't very fast. And every single hour, like there was one point because I had only gotten like 3 hours. There's a woman's amount of stuff in here. Yeah, I guess that's like how it is. I didn't realize how much stuff I had. I got rid of a bunch of shit too. Like it's not like I've been hoarding, other than all my retro gaming consoles and also like all my books and all my streaming equipment and my bookcase and my TV holder and my TV and my monitors. And actually I have like 5 monitors cause I keep them. Like, you know, but I couldn't play .hack without that monitor that still had like the 3 cables. And so it's all good. Yeah, I have 5 monitors because I have 4 in storage because all the monitors do something different. And 2 of them have like the 3 cables. So, I was testing old hardware on that, okay? I need them. I do need them, okay? This isn't hoarding, also. And I have a lot of clothes, and I got rid of a lot of clothes too, which I was like, wow, I guess I have more clothes than I thought, and I don't wear any of them. So I only got 3 hours, and then 3 hours hit, and I was like, they were like, hey, just so you know, it's gonna be more money if we go over, and I was like, how long do you think it's gonna take? And they were like, well, probably an hour more, and so I was like, okay, yeah, let's do another hour. It ended up taking me 6 hours. 6 hours to move. 6 whole hours. Man, welcome in. Yeah, and I was busting ass the whole time. I have never done a move where I didn't do anything. This happened last time too, I remember, because I was like, oh, yeah, and there were 3 people in my last move because I got an extra mover for free because the movers hit a car while they were trying to back in to my apartment complex. And so they were like, hey, sorry about the wait. We're bringing another guy out here to make up for it because you've been waiting. And I was like, awesome. Why can't they do that every time? I was low-key expecting it to happen again. Because I waited like an hour and a half for that guy to like write everything down, and then he had to write probably an incident report too. So like I was like, oh, take your time, man. I actually saw him hit that car. And I was like, oh, did he just hit that car? But get some shakers instead. Should have parked in the blind spot. Oh, you hit me. Now you owe me everything. Yeah. And the next day afterwards, I was like getting up and down from my chair at idle training, and every time I got up, my legs burned. It was so painful. I was like, to the longest sigh ever. Okay, I know it's like really difficult though to maneuver those big vans into the little loading zones. Oh, get some movers and shakers. They didn't offer me any shakers. And then the whole time, the 2 dudes that were helping me move, they just kept being like, man, they really screwed us, huh? They screwed us at the office. And I was like, let's not complain. Let's keep this shit going, please. Like, I don't care if we all got screwed. We're all getting screwed together. Let's just keep going. Yeah, I just like, stop it. Stop it. Let's just keep going. But I was running on fumes. Actually, I couldn't find a cup when I was moving for like a really long time. So I was drinking water out of a ice cube tray. I was like, you know what? This is essentially like a cup, just very many small cups. So it's fine. Nonaman, welcome in. My mover hit a beam, his front light broke, and they should have filed for inanimate objects. Yeah, okay, to be fair, none of my stuff broke, and my computer works. You couldn't have kept a cup at McDonald's or something? I couldn't find them. I couldn't find my cups, and I was too tired. I was too tired to go and look for them. I was like, I'm just gonna keep drinking out of this ice cube tray. I'm sorry. I was in like the struggle bus for real. Especially afterwards. I fell asleep on the ground once the movers left because I was like, my back hurts really bad. I'm gonna lay here on the ground. And then I slept for like 30 minutes. And then I woke up and started unpacking. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water. I think I'm gonna BRB. I'll also run an ad so that you guys don't have to wait about it. Look at the astronomic bird. I was just like, whatever works. I could have just put my head under the faucet, but I hate doing that. BRB. I just need some water. Hi, I'm back. I just really needed water again. Yeah, I think, okay, yeah, another issue with moving was that, Jaxler, welcome in. Another issue with moving is that at one point they were like, man, we're gonna be here forever if we grab everything. What if we just took the furniture? And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Take all the boxes and the furniture and just leave whatever's small, just leave it here and I'll go grab it. So I left like so much at my other apartment. I'm actually, before stream tomorrow, I'm probably gonna wake up early and I'm gonna go grab everything. Well, as much as I can. I'm probably gonna have to take multiple trips, which will suck, but it'll be okay. Like, I have a bunch of frozen food there, and I also have like a bunch of non-perishables that I left there. I didn't have like any food at all in my house yesterday other than pizza. And maybe that's also why I got really sick when I was playing a marathon. But I think I mostly got sick because my computer is so close to my face now. And you know what? I feel like I got like a smallish head. So maybe widescreen monitor, this will be my moment to change monitors. Did you have to eat the pizza on an ice cube tray? No, I have paper towels. Oh, I forgot to talk to you guys about the worst part. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so like, this part sucked. But as we were going from my old apartment to my new apartment, I was like, let's get my cat. I'm gonna bring my cat and I'm gonna take him out of the bathroom and then I'm gonna drive him over to my new apartment and I'm gonna put him in the bathroom there. So normally this is fine, but my cat has like, I thought it was anxiety, but I guess he's also just motion sick. And man, so I have like this little, it's like a puppy pad that I put in his crate. And when I put him in the crate initially, he pooped a little bit and I was like, oh, awesome. He did this part already. This is like always the worst part, is that sometimes he'll have anxiety and he'll like stress poop. So I was like, wow, he did the worst part already. How amazing. That wasn't it. So I get in the car. I take him. And he anxiety diarrhea'd again. But worse. And then afterwards, he also vomited in his own cart. And I was like, he's never vomited before. Ever. In the cat carrier. And so I was like, what is your problem? I mean, I think he just has really bad anxiety going into a car, because it's either like I'm going to be putting him like in a boarding, or I'm taking him to the vet. So no matter what, like he's super high stress. But yeah, he was covered in his own vomit. And you know, the movers are like about to get to my new apartment, and so like in my mind I was like, you know what? He's a baby. He's a baby. If I ever have a baby in the future, that baby might also be covered in his own doo-doo. So let's just clean him. And so for the first time ever in my cat's life, I gave him a bath, and he hated it. But he didn't scratch the shit out of me. I was pretty excited. He just was miserable. I think he was so miserable that he didn't even have the energy to hate me. He just like kind of stretched all of his limbs out as far as he could go, and he was trying to grasp anything he could with his nails, which was not really easy. But I just like scrubbed him down as fast as I could. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And then I put a towel on the floor, and I was like, you just gotta sit here. I felt so bad for him, and he was so miserable afterwards. I had to make sure that he was clean, because I was like, I don't even know if I got him all clean, but I did. And you know what? Afterwards, he's like the fluffiest he's been in ages. Normally, I use this dry shampoo on him. It's like it dries really fast, and I put it on both my hands, and I just like rub him down really hard, so that his coat stays fluffy, because I read that you don't really have to give cats baths, to a certain point. I mean, obviously if they get dirty. Nugget, welcome in. You should force bathe him every week. No. Yeah, but after he had that bath, I put the towel on the ground, and he just looked at me, and he sat on it all wet, and he just went, Mel. It was like so sad. But I couldn't focus on him because I had to finish moving. I do the same. I felt so bad. I've never made him that miserable in one day. It made me feel terrible. And you know what? I'd be miserable too if I was trapped in the bathroom all morning and then vomited and then was covered in my own vomit, and then I had to take a bath, and then I had to sit in the bathroom for even longer. Why did you do that to him? Okay, he needs to learn how to drive or something. Because, like, actually, do they like prescribe Valium for cats just for car rides? That sounds crazy to get just for car rides. But I'm thinking about it now because he's gonna like start spinning and projectile vomiting soon. He's gonna start breakdancing and vomiting like violently in like through the little cat carrier holes next time. Like I don't even know, because every time he's been in the car, he gets even worse. Meowlium. Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. Meowlium. He's just thinking of the next level. Yeah, his car aversion is so bad that I have like this little red cart that I would put his cat carrier in, and I personally walked him to the vet one time because he was so ill on the way there previously. Like, that's how far I'm willing to baby him just to make sure that he's happy. And you know what? You can call me a crazy cat mom, but it makes me feel so miserable. He's just a baby. He's an ugly middle-aged baby. And you know, he doesn't know me better. I can't like explain to him like, oh, we're outside and it's chill because you're in the cart and you're not gonna be attacked by anything. He is a drama cat. And normally he's very low drama. Except for, no. He's got some stuff wrong with him, but realistically, he's really low drama. He never tries to bite me. He never tries to scratch me except on accident. Like, he loves to be pet. He's really low stress. Not like my old cats. That's what women call me? I want to be called a middle-aged baby. Hopefully I get called that when I'm middle-aged. Oh, you're just a middle-aged baby. Even just today, there was someone I interacted with today at idol training. We were the exact same age. But she turned to me and she said, "Thank you so much, sweetheart." I was like, how old do you think I am? We're peers. You were born in the same year as me. How old do you think I am? I was kind of curious because I was like, aren't you 45? I must look like the most youthful 45-year-old ever. I'm like that guy who's like, what is this thing? 35-year-old who looks like he's 17. I guess that's what I must epitomize, because I was like, sweetheart, I don't think you're hitting on me. I think you just mean that. But normally I only get that from middle-aged ladies. 73? Yeah. I'm 73, and you know what? I don't look a day over 50, and I'm proud of it. People all the time are like, what's your secret to your skin, Citrus? And I'm like, nothing. I don't go outside. Oh, I use CeraVe. That's it. Genetics, maybe. But I think mostly it's not going outside and only getting, like LED light for the majority of my day. So that I get no skin damage. No, I don't know what it is. Although I kind of feel like... sometimes I feel like I have like, I don't know, maybe smile lines, because I'm always smiling. And I told my mom that one time, and she was like, oh, what? You're upset because you have something on your face that makes it look like you smile a lot? Don't make me laugh. And I was like, what? But she also has smile lines. So, like, it's genetic. No, I love the sun. I just don't go out very often, especially not recently. You guys keep me in here. You guys do this to me. You guys want me to go outside? You guys want me to hang out? There's no sun right now because it's nighttime. Moisturizing is very important. I agree. I only use CeraVe moisturizing lotion. And if you put that all over your body after you take a shower, then you'll always feel good. Although I also have been like exfoliating. I don't know if exfoliating does anything. It just hurts. Even though ladies around me are like, bro, like exfoliating changed my life. I feel like a baby. I tried it recently because I have these like scratchy washcloths that are Japanese. And it feels like my whole body hurts afterwards. Like my whole body feels like it's covered in a bunch of tiny cuts. I don't know how people do that. I feel like I'm soft enough. And you know what? If I have any like dead skin to exfoliate, that's my skin. Like, I made that skin. Keep it on me. I don't need to exfoliate it. That's mine. Oh, I'm just gonna give that to the drain? No. You can also use retinol. I do use retinol. I use like a nightly retinol cream. Don't you find it gross being all flaky when you scratch your arm? That doesn't happen to me. That happens to you? Are you flaky? Cause then maybe you should exfoliate. I've never been flaky. Maybe when I'm sunburned. You might be allergic? Maybe. I've never been flaky before. Anything above low intensity exfoliate makes me red. Yeah, I was all red after I got out of the shower. I was like, man, I look even whiter than I normally do. Free orange peels. Yeah, you can have my top layer, I guess. I always think about that scene in Austin Powers Gold Member, where he eats that little skin peel. I think about it like way too often. I've only seen that movie like once also. But I just really want to eat a really big skin peel just like that one day when I'm old, I guess. When I have like a bunch of skin peeling off of me. Free orange peels, free orange peels, free orange peels. I hate that scene. I don't know why. It's just always on my mind. Probably shouldn't be. Nugget is DMing me saying, I've been learning that at everyone is bad for announcements and stuff apparently. How do you guys feel about that? I try to use at everyone pretty sparingly, but I mean some things I at every yeah, could I hear it? Yeah. What's your guys' opinions on at everyone? I don't do it that often. I only do it if it's like really important. Like I'm going live. All of you guys get added for that anyways. So an at everyone is fine. And then I'm getting beat down in a different server? Doesn't bother me as long as I have the notification sounds off. Yeah, me too. I have a ton of like at everyone notifications that I just ignore. I mean, at here for small announcements? No, I wouldn't do that. At everyone for live seems to be a problem. Why did you even join a VTuber's Discord then? If at everyone is not what you want from a VTuber's Discord, why did you join? Like, just leave. Is that mean to say? But was that not the purpose of joining the Discord? Maybe that's a mean thing to say, but wasn't that like the main purpose for the company? Roles for specific things like lives and news and great notification. Keep it up. I guess it depends on how often you do it. Only occasionally do I do an at everyone just to harass you guys. Like when I say at everyone, help me settle a debate. Oh, the last thing that I at everyone about was does Nugget does Nugget have appendicitis? I think that's the last time I did it. Non-seriously. I think that's the last time I did it. Does Nugget have appendicitis? Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, why do I want to take the time to make a news roll or anything? If you join the Discord, you're signing up for news. Do an at everyone, asking people how they feel about at everyone. I can do that. Yeah. No. Actually, I'm not gonna do that because it's my Discord, and you guys will be pinged when I deem it so. Yeah. Or else I'll beat you. You just have to enjoy it. Join my Discord also. I don't really ping anyone except for when I go live. And for if my mods have appendicitis. You always make me feel better. No, yeah, Nugget, ignore whoever that is. Has been more than 10 hours since you streamed? Has it been more than 10 hours? I mean, yeah, it has, because it's been like 4 days. Longest 4 days of my life. Like, for real. I'm so happy that I get to stream today. I feel so good. Sometimes the Discord server comes up in a stream and I'm too afraid to ask. Maybe I should put, like, my... Actually, that's a good idea. Let me put, my commands. Let me write that down. Write down commands in about for stream. I do have it on a timer, but it's not just a timer. It's also based on how many people are talking, I think. I don't know. I think it's whichever one happens first? I don't know. I hate messing with that shit. To put it in terms of service, I think in my rules I say Citrus Sunshine can break any rule that's in this. Yeah, number 11, Citrus Sunshine can break any of these rules, no complaining about it. Yeah. I'm not gonna put a contingency though. That'd be like hardcore. I'm not good with legalese. Rule breaker? Yeah, I break a little bit of my own rules. Actual dictator? Yeah, because my role in the Discord is God King Idol. I'm the master of my own domain. I am above the law. And I should be, because I'm like super cute. And also, I set up the server and I do my bestest. So I should be able to post. Oh, I think the number one rule that I break the most in my own Discord is probably sharing semi not safe for work material and spamming and inappropriate language and being respectful. I break a lot of my rules. And threats. Threats. Direct and indirect threats. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I break a lot of my rules, but that's okay, because yeah, direct threats, yeah. But, I mean, it's okay. I feel like I mostly threaten my mods. Bandai Namco. Random users on Twitter. Offensive names, yeah. Yeah. Okay, but it's only for people who deserve it. I only say kill yourself to people who truly deserve it. Like rage baiters on the internet. People who are wrong about visual novels. People who have wrong opinions in general. That one that I saw this week really got me. The one that said that, do you think that visual novels are really scarier than Resident Evil 9? Yes! Are you smoking crack? Be serious. That's like Resident Evil 9 is scary. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to discredit it. It's not as scary as some visual novels I've played. My goodness gracious. You just haven't experienced like any peak, like whatsoever. Your life is narrow. You've got like little blinders on like you're a horse. What are you talking about? Do you really think that Resident Evil 9 is do you think that visual novels are scarier than Resident Evil 9? Like, yes, absolutely. I did catch a Twitch ban a month or two ago. It's really hard. Yeah, because sometimes you want to be funny, but also it's really hard to be funny and not almost break the rules. I still think about that one guy that got banned in Zuzu's chat for saying he was gonna kill someone and then saying, this is an actionable threat. Like, bro. But that would have made me laugh out loud. Like, I get it. That would have made me cry. Stop expecting people on the internet to have read anything. Yeah, I know. Everyone is LARPing. Everyone loves to LARP. Don't you think that's boring? LARPing is so boring to me. Like, so you didn't enjoy anything about the media that you like? You just only use the profile picture? Like, isn't that a boring life to live? Don't you want to like have some mild psychosis from experiencing something that's actually good? I just don't get it. Or like all the people who are for example, huge LARP moment recently because Ufotable, who made like Demon Slayer movies, they make Demon Slayer anime, and they also make the Fate movies like the Heaven's Feel, etc. They're making, oh my god, why is it escaping me at the moment? What's the name of it? Oh, Witch on the Holy Night? Am I misremembering this? Hold on. Yeah, no, it's called Witch on the Holy Night. It's like the prequel to... Sidequel? No, it's a prequel to the events that happen in Tsukahime. Who... I mean, no one's played Tsukahime, and that game is mid. But super, no one has played Witch on the Holy Night. Like, there's like 5 people out there. I shit you not. And I saw people being like, oh, I just love this shit. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. I know you don't. Shut the hell up. Like, I don't even need to go on your Twitter profile. You don't know. There is no one. I don't believe you. Like, I just can't. Like, what are you talking about? No, you don't. You don't like Witch on the Holy Night. I can't even remember the name of the main character. And I played Tsukahime. She's literally in like the first 50 seconds of the Tsukihime visual novel because she gives Shiki the glasses that make him not crazy. And she's like pretty much the most pivotal, or she's like the pivotal character in his life prior to meeting like everyone else in that series. Only because of Melty Blood. That's fair. If you like Melty Blood, that's fine. Is it Arsuid? No. It's she has like some random ass name. Hold on. It's Aoko Aozaki. Yes, it's she gives Shiki the glasses. I'm almost positive. Yep. It came out after Tsukihime came out because he wanted to fit Tsukihime into the Nasu verse, which is it's a very good universe. Don't get me wrong. Tsukihime doesn't really fit, and that's my opinion. And it's only because a lot of the concepts that occur in Fate Stay Night are directly from Tsukihime, but they're expanded upon. A lot of the things that happen in Tsukihime aren't really expanded upon, like the Dark Apostles, for example. There's a Dark Apostle in Fate Strange Fake right now, and I was like, holy shit, they got Dark Apostles in Fate? Like, I'm so out of the loop, because I thought that was only a Tsukihime thing, because it felt like so like throwaway. I was like, damn dude, can you expand? Can you elaborate on this vampire stuff? Because all the stuff about Arsuid, I always forget how to say her name, is really interesting, but you don't really find out a lot about her. Oh, pardon me. I don't have a coaster on my desk anymore because I can't find it. I can't find anything. I can't even believe that I found what I needed to stream today, if I'm gonna be real with you. And I was like so sweaty yesterday setting up my streaming setup. But you know what? Now that I have it set up, I don't like need that much, I guess. Why did I have all that shit on my desk previously? Is all your stuff still boxed up? Yeah. I'd say like 75% of it is. I opened up a lot of the boxes and I'm slowly going... I haven't had time! Because I moved. And then idle training. And then after idle training, I moved my desk because I wanted to have everything set up. Shame! Stop shaming me! Stop shaming me! I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Oh, yeah. And then during this week, okay, you guys know how I was like out of my medication on what, Sunday? So I had been trying to get my medication like all week, the week prior. And I was like cutting it. And I was like, oh, well, it's on back order. It's on back order. So I wasn't able to get it. And I was like totally out on Monday. So I called and they were like, oh, well, what if we send it to this location? And I was like, that's like an hour and a half away. I can't do that. Can I just like go down in strength so I can get a prescription? Because it's kind of bad to be off any medication, just cold turkey. And they were like, nope. But what we can do is mail order it to you, which I hadn't been doing because I think that's sketchy. And so I was like, okay, yeah, do it. And I was like, I'm moving though. And the guy on the phone was like, oh yeah, it's super easy. Just set up an informed delivery through the USPS. And you can do it online. It'll take 5 seconds. So I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. So I go to like set up the signature thing, the informed delivery. I can't set it up because I haven't moved yet. And the USPS thinks I live somewhere else. And so I was like, well, why don't you send it? And then the next day when I moved in, it'll arrive. It showed up, I shit you not, an hour before I had gotten to my new apartment. And I wasn't there because I was at my other apartment moving stuff. So I was like, well, awesome. That sucks. So I lose the pink slip because I'm moving and I'm putting shit everywhere. And so yesterday, I was like, well, I couldn't find the pink slip. I'm just gonna guess what post office it's at. And so after idol training, I went to the closest post office to my house. And I was like, hey, it's like 5:30 and you guys close in 30 minutes, but like, do you have my package? Just kind of curious. And they were like, where do you live? And this guy looked like he hated me. I was like, shit, I'm so annoying. Because I didn't have the tracking number, and I didn't have the pink slip. And I told him where I lived, and he showed me a place that was an hour away. I was like, what the hell? What do you mean this is an hour away? That's bullshit. I don't live anywhere near this. So and this post office doesn't have any hours on the weekend, and it's only open 8:30 to 5. Wholly inconvenient. And so I go online and I set it up again, and I'm like, I'm just gonna pray that it's gonna show up. And it did. So thank God. I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. I should have just gone an hour and a half to pick it up personally. At this point, like, it would have been so much easier. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna trust this guy on the phone. He seems like he's talking from a place of knowledge. Yeah, and I'm also like so stressed out from moving that I just want it to be done. And I'm just like, oh my God. So finally I just got it today, but I was just like, oh my God, please, when will my pain end? Please. Yeah, but like by today I felt much better, so it's all fine. But even still I got it, so all's well that ends well. And I should be getting something in the mail so that like I can do the informed delivery, and then I can just like have it show up, and then it'll show up in my mailbox, and then it'll be fine. But don't you think it's kind of sketchy to get your medication through the mail? They've been trying to push me to do that forever, but I don't want to do it because if I go to the pharmacy, then I know that someone has it. The mail seems so sketch. I think that's weird. I don't know. I think a lot of people do it though. I don't know. What if someone tries to go through my mail and then they'd steal my stuff? People who've been doing that for a decade now. I know it's popular. I'm distrustful of others, and I want to know that it's in the hands of some pharmacy tech who doesn't care about me. Digitizer, welcome in, and hi, Atma. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Personally, I don't think it's sketchy. I don't know. It's just like weird. Maybe I'm just backwards. When the package of your bed gets stolen and your neighbor is looking suspiciously stable and well-adjusted, I'd beat the shit out of them. I would be the complete opposite. I thought, like, I was just tired. Just very tired. And now I feel better, but I was just like, man, this sucks. You took any meds? Yes, I take Adderall for ADHD. To great success. I'm amazed your pharmacy has trouble keeping them in stock. It's a nationwide issue. It's been like this for a long time. They told me with mail order that it should be more stable, like of a supply. But there was at one point where I had tried like three different types of like Adderall analogs because there was just like a nationwide shortage. They couldn't get it in anywhere. And I guess it's just like the over medication of our society to begin with. But I also take it for narcolepsy, so I just get really sleepy if I'm off of it. Especially around 2 p.m., I was like, I'm gonna die. Curse you, society. I need to be medicated. And you know what? It's crazy too, because like I have to jump through all these hoops. I'm not selling this to anyone. I've been so yeah. It's just like so. It's just difficult. But I'm not a quitter, goddammit. That's probably also why I was so tired when after moving too. I was like, I've exhausted everything I had. Thanks for the drugs, no prob. I hope that you enjoy your Chinese peptides. Oh yeah, I think I only talked to you guys about this in the sub-only chat. But remember how I was telling you about how my fellow idol training, her sister is a cheerleader, and she does Chinese peptides, and my fellow idol, she was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll try it if you're taking it. It made her like projectile diarrhea, first off. And so she was like, never taking that again. Today, her sister went to the hospital because of the Chinese peptides. And this whole situation was like way worse than I thought it was. Because not only is she getting it gray market, but she's getting it through a TikTok seller who doesn't put what's in it on the label. She just has her TikTok store where she sells, I guess, as like another middleman, Chinese peptides. And when she went to the ER today, she was like, yeah, I've been doing these peptides. I don't know what's in here. And the doctor was like, stop. Stop that. Stop that now. Because we don't know what you took. They've been outlawed in Japan where I live for months. Godspeed, fellow retard. You'll make it. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's crazy that she went to the hospital. Also not surprising. Is it much cheaper? Yes. But people are taking like very high dosages, like not recommended by any doctor. People do anything other than diet and exercise. So true, but hot Cheetos and Mountain Dew taste so good, and doing nothing also feels so good. And Chinese peptides make you skinny fast. So like, I get it. It's American culture to kind of min-max life like that. You know? Like do things the extreme way other than the slow and steady way. That's what I was saying. Yeah, the projectile diarrhea. I was like, okay, you don't need a peptide to get that to happen to you. Have you guys ever heard of ballerina tea? It's a type of Chinese tea. They sell it at any Asian supermarket. That will do the same thing to you. Like instantly. Don't drink that unless you really got something going on. Yeah, it's supposed to be for like diet and weight loss. It's a laxative. It's a laxative. Like a super hyper strong one. I think it's literally Senoside's tea. Senoside's is like a natural fiber-ish kind of thing. Okie dokie, welcome in. Yeah. I know, I've gone through the gambit of what? Incest, Omegaverse, peptides, suffering. But yeah, now my suffering's over. I really wanted to play Path of Exile this week, but I just can't fit it in. And last Blueprint stream, I set up everything so that I could go and push that goddamn boat to the other side. Pregnancy talk when? I don't have anything new to say about pregnancy, though. Do I have anything? I'm trying to think. No, I don't have anything new to say about pregnancy right now. Food skyrocketing in price is helping me lose weight. I'm locking on those $1 veggie bags now. Where are you getting them for $1? God, I wish. Yeah, I know. Next week. Next week, I'll probably play Path of Exile. So don't worry about it. I think I'm really close to another ending in Blueprints. And so what I'm gonna do tomorrow is probably, or maybe I'll do it after stream. I just mix flour and water and drink that now. Wow, first liquid pica haver. Pound of grilled okra for $1. Oh my god, I miss okra so much. Okra is so good. I feel like it's very underused because it gets like weird and slimy if you don't cook it right. Oh my god, cornmeal drenched okra is so good. Like cornbread drenched and then fried okra. They sell that at Cracker Barrel, dude, and it's so good. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in an eternity. And I would love to go again, because that's like the only place that makes fried okra, like consistently. Everyone hates okra because it turns into snot, but maybe you should just eat snot and you should enjoy yourself. They use it in Chinese food a lot, I think. But not in any Chinese places I've been to recently. I would eat it. Veggies are more expensive than junk food. I know, cause junk food is like price stabilized, I think. They only sell it for a certain amount because it probably costs pennies on the dollar to really make it. It's just like thin little chips. I'm not in Florida. I'm on the West Coast. Yeah, if I go back home, I have okra always. Yeah, I'm an orange out of water. No good southern food anywhere in my area, really. No one knows how to make southern food good. Oh, but I really do like Nashville hot stuff. That wasn't really a trend when I was younger. I feel like that's like more new, or maybe I missed it. But I can eat the shit out of that, and it doesn't make my tummy hurt. It's so good. Ooh, collard greens! That does sound good. Collard greens does sound really, really yummy. What the heck? Hold on a second. I'm all out of water again. BRB. I'm not even gonna go to my BRB screen. I'm just gonna stare at you. Hi, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I was so excited. I found my knife while I was cleaning up too. I have like a little pocket knife. I think I was gifted it forever ago. It's still sharp. It's a Kershaw. Are any of you guys like pocket knife dudes at all? Cause I know that there's a really nice brand called Spyderco. Spyderco pocket knife. I've always wanted one because they look really cool. They're like very tactical looking, but also understated. I think they're very nice looking. Why are you looking at one? Back before I was an idol, I used to know this guy who was like crazy in the pocket knives, and he would collect them, and every day he would take a glamour shot of his pocket knife of the day in like the gleaming sun. And there was one time this one pocket knife influencer came in, and he was like, "Oh my god, I have to shake your hand." And the guy looked so awkward. I was like, "Bro, you're supposed to be a popular pocket knife enthusiast?" I've always wanted a Leatherman, but they're kind of expensive. Oh, it's got the unit name engraved on it? That's so nice. What the heck? Yeah, they're very nice looking pocket knives. I don't really have any need, I guess, for them. Oh, these guys, this place is also from Colorado. That guy was also from Colorado, so that makes sense. Maybe it's like a bigger thing in Colorado. But yeah, they're very nice knives. If you're a dude and you're into having a really nice little, what's it called, everyday carry, EDC, I would look into them. Oh god, they're expensive. Holy shit. They're way more expensive than I thought they were. Wow. $500, huh? It's great for fishing. It has little scissors to cut the line. That's so nice. I really thought about getting one for myself because I listened to so much knife propaganda that I was like, maybe I do need a Leatherman. Maybe I do. I mean, you know, it just seems like really convenient. But no, I have a toolbox and I have a knife. I got everything I need. I use it to open packages. I use it to open all my boxes. After I found it, I almost washed it. I personally have so many things I need to screw, twist, ply, and cut. I don't. I have at least 4 of them. Maybe if I did more outdoor stuff, I'd feel more motivated to do it. But most of the stuff I can do with my dinky little toolbox, and I'm very happy. I like the ones that have like all the little bells and whistles on them, the Leathermans. Yeah. They got like everything. They're expensive though. They're like $100. Oh, they got ones with 19 tools. Don't you think that's too many tools? Maybe that's not enough tools. I don't know how many tools you need for a leather. Pardon me. I feel like I'd hurt myself on one of these many tools. Like 20? I'd forget which one was which after a certain point. But I bet it's nice. Ooh, the army handed them out like candy. Nice. 19 and 1 shampoo? No, your hair. Finch, welcome in. And, Z, welcome in as well. I forgot to say hi. You guys should be using hair for your... shampoo for your hair. Please don't use, like, 20 in 1. Please. Gallo, hi. Hi. I would do a pocket knife sponsorship. That sounds fun. And that's something that you guys would actually use. I always feel bad, like, would you guys use a cup? Would you guys use a tote bag? I have so many tote bags. How many of you guys actually like tote bags? I had to get rid of some. Okay, so for Christmas, my mom used to always send me tote bags from Publix because they're always really nice and high quality. And then after a certain point, I had to tell her to stop because I had too many tote bags. I counted 17 tote bags that I had. And I consolidated it down to 10 because some of them were relevant. That's so many. Yeah, because I had a tote bag that was also just filled with tote bags because I had so many of them. I prefer my backpack, but I use tote bags for grocery shopping because I love the environment. I love nuking my hair with shitty shampoo conditioner, please. Take care of your hair while you still have it. You don't have any? What? You guys don't have like that many? How do I have so much? In fact, I had to stop buying tote bags at like conventions because I was like, I buy too many tote bags. I think I did buy one at Holiday Matsuri because I was like, I can't give this one up. But I always feel like I'm not gonna wear a t-shirt. I'm gonna use a tote bag. So, why not get a tote bag? But then I don't need a tote bag anymore. The crappy recycle bag they sold me for 15 cents. Men are so difficult. Don't you want a cute tote bag? I have one with a giant lizard on it. I can't get rid of that one. That one's cool. Yeah, it's got like a iguana on it. I think I got it from Safeway and no, it's from Fred Meyer. Yeah, because I was like, I need this tote bag. Yeah, I need this lizard tote bag. It's just non-negotiable. But I also have one that says I love microplastics on it. That's like made out of, I think, cloth. I'm trying to think. And I have a lot of normal bags too. I filled up a different tote with just backpacks because I didn't want to get rid of any. Okay, you know what? Maybe I do hoard a little bit, but there's a time and place for everything. You know, what if I want to use one of those one time? You know, I can just pull it out and then I can have a different backpack. Yeah, oh, that's true. As a guy, a tote bag either makes you look super hipster or feminine. I'm like a Victorian courier. Oh my god, wait, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I guess, it depends on the tote bag, I guess. Shit. Is it a little gay to have a tote bag? Let me think about this. I'm imagining a guy, imagining a random fellow, and he's got a tote bag on his shoulder. Does he look gay? Kind of. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. He did look a little gay in my mind. I even tried putting him in like something that wasn't gay in my mind, like a denim jacket. Like he came off of a motorbike, but he had tote bags in his larger bag. Oh god, this is a hard thought experiment. I have one that folds up, me too. Breathing is gay, I don't care. True, that's how you should live. But I was just thinking, like, what are the optics? What are the optics of this? Is there a non-gay shape for a tote bag? I'm gonna like try and think about it. Maybe a long shoulder bag. No, because dudes wear that all the time. Those long shoulder bags are bad for your back. A crossbody. Crossbody is epic on a guy. Love a good crossbody on a guy. That looks not gay. Most of the time. Fanny pack, depends. Depends on the guy. If you're an outdoors guy, fanny pack, fine. If you're out and about, depends. Highly dependent. I'm trying to think. What other kind of bags? Backpack, of course. Unisex. Carry the groceries in their hands? Yeah, you better be juggling. Fanny packs are for dad. Yeah, fanny packs are fine. I'm trying to think because, like, what's a good? What would make you not look gay? It's okay if you look gay. There's nothing wrong with that. But some people prefer to not, like, be clocked as gay. So I'm trying to think of, like, what's the best shape? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't use a tote at all. And then just put all your stuff in the cart, and then you can unload it in the cart. That's so inconvenient. If you live in Hawaii, you gotta wear a fanny pack. True. Oh my gosh, yeah, when I visited, a lot of people had fanny packs. But also, you need a big bag like that for being on the go. Like, if you're a tourist, I got a crossbody just for being a tourist, because I was told that I look hella robbable. Yeah, before I went to go visit some extended family in Hawaii one time, one of my friends said, if you go to Hawaii, you're gonna get robbed because you look really robbable. But I like didn't know what that meant. But it means like put your most valuable stuff right on your chest so that you can see it and no one can pickpocket you. Cause I normally wear like a small like shoulder bag, just like this. Yeah, just like the one I have on right now. But if I can't see it, cause I'm normally walking, cause it's not like right in front of me, so I can easily be pickpocketed. You look so cute and robbable. Ha ha ha! You got any valuables in your pockets? LMAO, is that your phone in your front pocket? Oh my god, wait, you put your phone in your back pocket? Wow, you're looking like so extra beautiful and robbable today. You don't look robbable? Thank you! Thank you! Wow! I've been told twice that I look robbable, so... From two separate people who did not speak to each other. So, maybe I don't look robbable. Or maybe I don't look robbable anymore. Night Vulture, welcome in. Oh yeah, normally I can't fit my phone in my front pocket. It normally sticks out, like... I don't know how to explain that. Here, let's draw it. So I can explain to you fully. It normally will hang out like... Hold on. Like, say that, like... I'm trying to think. Okay. This is pants, and then there's, like, the pocket here. If I put my phone in my pocket, it's gonna look something like the phone itself, and then the rest of the phone is, like, just barely hanging on to the bottom. Or sometimes, depending, it'll be even worse than that, like, above the belt. It really does depend. Like some shit like this. Like, oh, it's gonna fall out of my pocket if I do anything, if I move too quickly. It's gonna be impossible. Yeah, I do have a couple pairs of pants like that. Big booty on that drawing. How do you live like that? I have a purse. Oh, Night Vulture, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, the back pocket's a little bit better, but even still, it would be like... Okay, let me pull this back out. Like, even in the back pocket, because sometimes I do that, like, say, I don't know, jeans, apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, like this. Even still, it would be something like a fair amount of it is still sticking out. But it'd be more secure. It'd be more secure like this, for sure. I only have 2 tote bags. Why do I have so many tote bags? Okay, maybe I do have a problem. I don't think this is just a woman problem. I think this might be a me problem. like a little bit form-fitting, but dudes have the ability to just like fit everything they have. And dudes have big-ass wallets. Why do you guys have such big wallets? I have like a very thin wallet cause it's inconvenient to carry such a big wallet. But some dudes pull out their wallets and it's like filled with shit. What do you have in there? Like, is it all just receipts? It's not, I know it's not cash because most people don't use cash anymore. Yeah, side bags are pretty cute. I do like a good, like, oh, messenger bag. That's what it's called, right? Messenger bag? Photos of their Oshis. Yeah, okay, fine. It needs to be big enough to have like a little portrait picture. I might need my expired fishing license for something. I just have that digitally. My expired fishing license. Yeah, I can pull that up in an email. I got business cards. What do I have? Wait, where's my wallet? What do I have in my wallet? I have a super old Sephora card. They get pissed at me when I pull this out. I have a library card. I got a Hot Topic card that I've never gotten rid of. This thing's like 10 years old. My dental card. I have, oh shit, I need to use this because I get a free donut if I go to the donut place. But I don't live in this donut shop anymore, but I'm still gonna get this free donut. And then I have, buy 10 subs, get one free. And I think I have, oh shit, I should have used this last time. Oh, god damn it. And then my ID. And then, oh, I have a raffle ticket. What was this for? I think this was from Off Guy. No, yeah, this was from Off Guy. This raffle ticket. God damn it. Yeah. Oh, I have my student ID as well, and of course my debit card. Yeah, I'm almost positive that was from Off Guy. I think that was from the raffle for some Elgato thing, but I didn't stick around because I was doing stuff. I was busy as a bee. No, that's it. That's all I have. It's really thin. Because it's supposed to be going on a lanyard, but I don't use the lanyard. I just use the thin little thing. That's it. That's all I have in my wallet. Because it's very, like, compact. What are the numbers on that card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, that's too many numbers. Monkey, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I make sure I keep those rewards cards. I want my rewards, please. I think I just cleaned out my wallet because I was cleaning everything. We carry wallets because we want to feel something heavy in our pockets. Just bring a gun. Just get a concealed carry permit and carry a gun instead of a big ass wallet. The US not having a national ID puzzles me. I have a state ID. Or do you have something different? Because technically, I mean, the driver's license is a type of national ID. We have like the real ID, which is a bother. I'm gonna look it up. Brazil national ID. Oh, what is this? Yeah, we don't have this. How interesting. This just says that you live in. No. This is like a driver's license. But it says where you're from. I'm looking at one right now. This example says Rio Grande do Sul. So it does say where you live. Because of the passport, that's true. I have a national identification document, we have a social security card that we're given when we're born, and we can never lose it, ever. And it takes, like, 3 months to get a new one. I have a real ID as well. When did I get this license? Because I will never forget being pissed off that this lady said, you don't need to get a real ID for 3 more years. Oh, well, look who's laughing now, lady. Give me my damn real ID. Yeah, I got this in 2021. So yeah, I guess I was like really early on it. But she was like, you know, you don't have to get this. And I said, I don't care. I legitimately don't care. Give me mine. Thank you. to remember the numbers and it never mattered? Don't you need it for, Oh, it's probably different. I didn't think about that. Yeah. I was gonna say, sometimes you need your social security card to, like, open a bank account. But I guess you don't have to bring it with you, huh? It does come in handy. True. I feel like there are too many ways to identify yourself in America. Like, just believe me, bro. Just trust me. Just trust me, bro. I don't really care if you don't believe me. Just trust me. I'm me, and I don't need anything else. Like when I was setting up my P.O. box, online it said I could bring like, it said I could bring my ID and also my pay stub, but it really wanted me to bring, a copy of my, it wanted me to bring a copy of my like renter's insurance or something like that. And I was like, but it says I can use this, and it's in like my P.O. box is really far away from where I live, on purpose. And so I was like, what do you mean I can't use the items? I've brought like 4 different forms of ID. What do you mean you can't take it? And they're like, yeah, we can't take it without proof of residency. And I was like, okay, I'll go kill myself. I'll be back in like a week. Oh, true! Yeah! 9-volt, that's true. It's because the Postal Service Police is the most effective law agency in the U.S., constituting over 98% of cases that go to trial. That's crazy. It must be just, like, super hyper efficient then. Fake DEA tuber? I mean, I say do gray market drugs all the time. I don't think I'm very DEA friendly. Sorry. Waffles, welcome in. Hi, how are you? But yeah, I still have a lot to do in my room. I can't find the screw to one thing, which is fine. I'll find it later. But yeah, I need to like put up sound foam, and then I gotta set up my stuff for ASMR. And then I gotta work on that because I wrote one while I was laid up in bed, and then I'm also gonna do the Marcus Aurelius. She's a fed. Yeah, I'm pretty well fed. I did eat. I love my new place. I really like it. It's way cheaper, first off, which is a huge plus. And it's even easier to get to idle training than ever. And it's bigger. It's way bigger. And it has a washer dryer. And it's just delightful. I'm very, very happy, even though I complain. Thank you guys for listening to me complain for so long on Discord. I felt so bad because I was doing nothing but moving. But I wanted you guys to share in my troubles. Why is it cheaper? Good question. I have no idea. I think I was just being ripped off. I don't think that the location of the other place was that amazing. My new landlord was like, oh yeah, that area only has what? She called it something specific, like a mini apartment? No, it did have a washer dryer, but that's just a huge plus, cause I've used to live somewhere when I was younger, that didn't have it, and that was terrible. Is it called a mini apartment? Oh, maybe it's called a micro apartment? Maybe something like that? No, it's bigger than this. Maybe it's called an efficiency? Something like that. She has a very specific term. And I didn't realize like how small it was until afterwards. But yeah, this is like a real apartment size, and it's delightful. Yeah, and I can actually think about like maybe even getting like 3D tracking. Before my room was so small that if I tried to do anything like stand up or anything, I would just die. I'd probably die if I moved more than 5 feet away from my desk. But yeah, I'm going to make this house into a home. Loader, thank you so much for the follow, and yippee! Thank you so much for being my 4,500th follower. Let's go. Oh, you know what the best thing about this whole move was? Is that that I didn't get my goddamn partner approval during this period. I was so excited. I was like, please, 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 please don't send me that email this week. Please, 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 please. It didn't happen. Yippee! I'm so excited. That was my biggest worry more than anything. And now I can finally get back on track. Have you not heard anything yet? No. But it seems like the average is 2.5 weeks, even though it says 2 weeks. So probably not this weekend, but maybe Monday, Tuesday next week. We'll have to see. If I get it, then I'll probably just like spontaneously stream. Well, I'll have to see. But yeah, that'd be super fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Karaoke maybe? Yeah, I have time to prep, finally. Well, I'd like to clean my house more. Yeah. Too much to do, so little time. Honestly. But yeah, maybe my karaoke will sound better because I'll have more soundproofing. Will you show your hands for partner? I've done that. I don't need partner to do that. You can see my hands anytime. Well, not anytime, but you can see them more if you go to my VOD channel or something. If you go to my socials, I can't spell social. And then you go to my VOD channel, and then I got some hand cams up. I'm like so far behind on so many things. The stranglers, yes. Okay, but like, I'm trying to make them not look like stranglers. I haven't been biting my nails, and I'm trying to take care of them, and hopefully they look nice by next stream or by next hand cam stream. Yeah, it's really difficult to stop biting your nails. And I would mostly just do it out of stress, but I'm trying to find healthier outlets for stress. Like, okay, but it's hard to do when you're like not focusing on what you're doing. It's hard. Hard habit to break. And then my coworker was like, oh, you know what's a good thing to do is to rub raw garlic on your fingernails. And I was like, I don't mind that. I would eat that. Just start smoking. Wouldn't that give me more stress? I should just start smoking Chinese cigarettes. Geolocating every VTuber's hands. Just their hands. What about my body? What if my hands were separated from my body? I guess that'd be very concerning. Maybe you should track my hands. Get gum and eat microplastics. I do chew gum to try and mitigate it. Like Rayman, just like Rayman. Yes. I love garlic, and I love eating raw garlic. Have you guys ever had raw garlic with like bosom, like braised pork belly? Just delicious. That would not deter me to bite my nails at all. Also, I would smell like garlic. Crazy style. I can't do that. Don't be silly. Raw garlic is great, and it's healthy for you too. You guys should all eat raw garlic right now. We should all eat 1 clove together. Raw garlic is healthy? Yeah. Yeah, because when it's cooked, it loses a lot of its, like, benefits, because they all kind of cook out. But yeah, it's like a good immune booster and stuff like that. Why? Here, I'll here from the National Library of Medicine, exploring the health benefits of raw white garlic consumption in humans, a mini review. Just go to the discussion. The clinical trials indicated improvements in cardiometabolic markers, fibrinolytic activity, and anthropometric measures. The identified observational studies suggested that raw garlic intake had beneficial effects on pre-hypertension, hand grip strength, I need that, risk of different types of cancer, thickened CIMT, insulin homeostasis, and newly diagnosed non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Oh, garlic bulbs contain around 2.3% organic sulfur compounds, with allicin comprising 80% of cysteine sulfoxide. When garlic is crushed, these compounds react with allinase to form allicin, making up 70 to 80% of the resulting thiosulfonates, which are unstable in nature and quickly decompose into various sulfur compounds like diallyl sulfide, diallyl disulfide, diallyl tetrasulfide, and diallyl trisulfide, algene, and further compounds. So it's saying that, like, just eat that shit. Just eat it. It says don't even crush it. Just eat it. That study was funded by Big Garlic, was it? Let me go to the... No, it says no financial support was received for the research, authorship, or publication of this article. Congrats on the move, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Yeah, it was hard, but I'm happy that I did it. It made me feel big and strong. But man, I hate being an adult so much. I would think... You know, at first I was making like a joke like, oh, hiring movers is just like renting a boyfriend. It's like renting a boyfriend who does nothing but have a big ass car. Absolutely not. I take back that statement entirely. It's nothing like renting a boyfriend. It's like renting a friend who's an alcoholic. I didn't pay them to say that at all. Would you rather have one with a very, very small car? No. I guess Strike, welcome in. I only hire one mover because I'm faithful. I might as well have just hired one mover. It's okay. Yeah, I take back that statement. I was like, oh, this'll be a funny thing to say on stream. Wasn't funny in reality. Just buying 2 beers for a sad-looking guy at the bar. I'd do it. So bad guy, welcome in. 2 movers at the same time. Yeah, is that technically polyamory? No, because I didn't love any of that experience. Yeah, I thought about having Mogu-chan help me move, but Mogu-chan and her boyfriend, her husband, she's now married to him. Mogu-chan and her husband, they're both vegans, essentially. I don't think they got much meat on their bones. Like, at least I got some protein in my body. I can kind of just, like, hack it if need be, which I did. But I don't think that they would have been able to help me too much moving. No offense, but I just know that they got very low protein in their bodies. They're made of glass, yeah, essentially. They wouldn't have helped. I did think about, like, being like, hey, Mogu-chan, do you think you could help me? But nope. Northern Liars movers said they got a piano specialist and effed at their piano. Do you know how hard it is to move a piano out of someone's house? It's so hard to move a piano that normally most of the time, people give away pianos for free because the cost of moving them is so expensive. You were clearly too weak to be of any help. Okay, I'm just stating a fact. I love her. I love him. They're two of my favorite people. They don't got no muscle mass. I'm imagining Mogu-chan in my mind right now. And I think most of her muscle mass is like in her ass, and that's it. And she's like not 100% vegan either, so I know she has something in her body. Yeah. Are you allowed to say that? Of course, we're besties. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys that story about how there was one time Mogu-chan got like this like very nice looking lingerie, and I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Why don't I take pictures of you to send to your boyfriend? And like, we were like going ham on this. Like, I was getting like all these like compositional angles, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so peak. Like, he's gonna love these. Like, I was like standing on top of her, like look more sultry. No, not like that. Like shit, like that. And this was like a very nice. It was like tasteful, you know. And this is just what girls do together. It sounds fake, but I was like, this is gonna be serious, because I think I'm pretty okay at taking pictures, and I was also having fun. So we take all these pictures, and she sends it to her boyfriend, and her boyfriend breaks up with her because he thought it was too weird that I had taken all of these pictures of her for him. And I was like, I did that literally for you. What? You are the most insecure person I have ever known. Yeah, I was just like, what do you mean? Nothing about that was sexy. I was like manhandling her, putting her in different positions. Like, no, you have to sit like this. That's not sexy. You need to like tuck your chin in. Like, stuff like that. That's far too insecure for me. You saved her from him. I guess I did, but I felt so bad in that moment because I was like, was what I did wrong? Probably thought both of you were gay. No, I don't even think I had met him. They dated for like a kind of a short amount of time. I mean, maybe like a year. Yeah, I was so upset about that because I had a lot of fun doing that. And me and Mocha-chan have known each other for a really long time. Like, I don't know, 5, 6 years now, and so we're really close. Which is why, in both of our minds, like, we were like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Like, I wouldn't date Mocha-chan, and she's always been like, I love you, I would never date you. And I'm like, oh, thank God, please, like, let's never date, because we would be like the most toxic lesbian relationship ever. Like, it would just be terrible. Yeah, I would like to take photos like that again because I thought I was good at it. And there wasn't a lustful flame in my heart whatsoever. I was just in it for the love of the game. Yeah, I was not cucking him whatsoever. Yeah, true mark of a strong friendship is when people around you start to wonder if you're a couple. Yeah, I guess that's what that guy thought. I don't know. That's still like really like that still haunts me a little bit. Cause that was such a fun evening. Like, I even hung up like fairy lights, and we were like getting different like lighting positions to get different shadowing. Like, it was the whole 9 yards. I was like, this is so fun. I've always wanted to do like photography. So like, we spent like hours doing this like stupid lingerie shoot, only for that guy to instantly break up with her. Guys, if you get like tasteful semi-nudes from your girlfriend and they're taken by her friend, you should feel secure in the fact that her friend is not dating her. I would let you do it to my girlfriend? Yes! What if they're tasteless? They weren't tasteless. I thought they were nice. What if her friend is dating her and it's okay? Then that's fine too. This guy will surely appreciate... Well, okay, the lighting was like for me, because I was like, man, this is awesome. Like I'm like learning photography composition just at the drop of a hat right now. Because I've never taken a class for it either. I thought that it would be fun to take a class, because when I was a kid, I really wanted to do photography, like journalism photography. But then I realized, like, I don't want to do that. I take that back. What if her friend is a dude? I guess I'd be more concerned, but I would definitely, if say I was a guy, and my girlfriend sent me tasteful nudes that were, like, high quality, that were taken by her guy friend, I would probably think he was gay, realistically. Like that's just the truth. Like, I would be like, holy shit, that's crazy. This guy's, like, on, like, another artistic level. What if her friend was not a guy or a girl? That's fine. Whatever. Whoever's taking those photos, I'd be like, yes. Still kind of weird. It depends. Like, if the guy had, like, a long history of doing photography, I'd be like, ah, okay. Only if he's using a tote bag. No, he needs to use one of those, like, little skinny messenger bags, so you know he's, like, gay or European. They were just cheating on you with that guy? That's crazy. What? Okay, maybe there is some basis in it. I don't know. That's, like, too much. What's it called? Like, you shouldn't shit where you eat. You shouldn't, if you're getting, like, professional services, you probably shouldn't sleep with the person who's doing it for you. Silk, welcome in. Be jealous I didn't get to take the pics myself, though. I guess next time, if I'm ever in that scenario, I'll have her boyfriend, well, I guess it would just be for her actual husband now. I would have her husband be in the room so he can be, like, photography cucked while I do all this work. Yeah, actually, You know what? I bet that he would be down for that. You know what? Maybe I should ask her. Sitting on the cuck chair? Yeah, he can sit if he likes, or he can stand. Mocha-chan's husband is like really tall. He's like 6'5" or something. So he could get like a really good vantage point from wherever he stands. Shouldn't pee where you play. The room where it happens, yeah, exactly. The room where the photography happens. Okay, I think I might end streams just so that I can finish some of my unpacking so I can be ready for tomorrow's stream where I can actually, play video games. But I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And also, I wanted to say hi because I missed you guys so much because I really didn't have time to do anything for streaming. I was like, I'm just gonna post on Twitter over and over again about how much I want to kill myself. But I didn't really want to kill myself. It was all hyperbole. I missed you too. Oh, well, don't worry. We're gonna have fun. This weekend, and then we'll have even more fun from now on forever. Easy shit for me. Leave us in the cold. You guys better be warm. Look, okay. Here, I'm gonna telepathically send you guys warm thoughts. I'm sending it to everyone in chat right now. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the telepathic warmth? I just saw you yesterday, true. Oh, yeah. I also need to set up marathons so I don't vomit. Yeah, I think I figured out what my issue is, and it's because I'm like 3 feet away from the screen when I play now, and so it won't make me vomit this time. I'm glad you did explode. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 1 p.m. PST. Blueprints, and we're gonna actually win. Maybe. We're gonna do something for the love of God. Something. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna make progress. Oh shit. Oh, I've rated Pajiri twice in the past month. Okay, but it's also her partner stream. So I'm gonna raid her just because I love her, and also it's her partner stream, so give her a big congrats. Everyone's getting partnered at the same time. It's kind of scary, but also super fun, and I'm super happy that I know all of these super cute girls who have so much to give to society. Oh, she's doing a hand cam stream. What is she doing? I can't quite see it from here. But if you have a sub, make sure you use the message with the weeklies, and if you don't, use the message with the oranges. But thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. How's that sound? Maybe she'll give you some advice. Don't mention it. Bye-bye. I bet she won't say it again. I bet you she won't. Bye.